go to every person that he hurt.
Mm-hmm.
All his royalties should go back forever to the families that he hurt. Those individuals.
Yeah, he shouldn't still
I
be
agree.
making money.
No, if he's no, I want him to still make his money, but
Mm-hmm.
all his money should be tied into those people that anybody who took him to trial and won should get some money for the rest of their lives
Yeah.
from off his work. Off his anytime his song play, whether it be $1 or whatever it is, it should go to those people on trial that actually took him to trial to get the money should get it.
I agree.
And that's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Other than that, I still, you know,
You can still listen to the songs and stuff.
but I like what you said. The
Yeah.
art
It
is still the artist.
It is. It is. It is.
My 13-year-old daughter just said that. The art is still the artist. So, are we gonna not like let that be? You know what I'm saying? We still have songs that's like the soundtrack to our lives. Ain't nobody even watching. Nobody's even on here yet.
I got carried away. I can be a vine.
Mm-mm. Ain't nothing going on yet.
But they're gonna go back and watch it, and they're gonna look at it. You doing this, so you
I
have
could
to
hit erase.
have some content up.
I could hit erase. But yeah, it's going down though. It's crazy. It make you think about it though. Like all those songs and stuff is literally like the soundtrack to our lives. So it's like, good night, honey. Her butt ain't going to
That's
bed.
why I'm gonna say goodnight.
Right, you'll be right back down here.
Breakdancing.
So yeah, I wanted to come on here. I want to talk about R. Kelly a little bit because I wanted to get a little bit more in depth with that because, you know, man. We seen it coming. He got convicted on all charges. So it's just like I want to ask people tonight, you know what I'm saying? Are we going to really stop listening to his music? Is that really going to happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with them not playing on the radio. But the whole thing is like, if you go out and have a specific song, should people really feel bad about that? I don't know. Because my daughter just said, she's only 13. She said the art is the artist. That make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a 13-year-old. But is it? Because look at everybody's music that we done listened to throughout the years. All these people. And not just music artists, but just like directors and movies and things that we've seen, actors and actresses that have done a lot of freaking horrendous things. They've done a lot of horrendous things to people. You know what I'm saying? And we still watch those movies. We still watch that shit because it's classics. So I wanted to know tonight. So I'm just gonna give it some moment. You know, I'm gonna give us a moment for everybody to come on in. You know, ain't nothing really going on tonight. I'm gonna let y'all come on in because we need to really like get into that. You know what I mean? More people than him. This exactly. It's so many people. If we're gonna first of all, when I say cancel, I mean I'm talking about the radio shit. That's fine, cause you know what I'm saying. It might trigger us or something. But when it comes to like what? When it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, us actually, some of these songs is a soundtrack to our lives. Some of these songs is the first song we ever danced to or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We all was singing damn I Believe I Can Fly.
And to interject, you got artists like Ben Biv DeVoe. Backstage, underage.
Backstage, underage.
Adolescent.
Tenderoni. She's the sweetest little girl in the whole sweetest little girl. Like if we're gonna do that, like we have to really get deep into that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna stop listening to those songs that we grew up on. Because it used to be a point in time when we didn't even know about the artist. It used to be a point in time when we didn't know, like, we had to actually, like, if we didn't have no money, ask our parents to get the magazines. You know what I mean? Like Word Up and stuff. You know? A lot of babies was made off of R. Kelly. Oh, and then he came and took them. I saw something that what's that girl crazy? Lucretia from damn City Girls. Her ass is crazy. Talking about don't be telling me about who I'm dating because I date older men. Don't tell me about who he was dating before me because I was in daycare. What's up, C Mac in the house? What up? Asiatic Soldier, what's up? In the house, his house. We talking about R. Kelly tonight because I want to know everybody's opinion on that. Like, you know what I mean? He just got convicted on all those charges that he had, and he got a whole bunch of other charges in different cities and stuff. So it's just like, you know, we already knew it was going to come, but I had to refresh myself on that R. Kelly documentary. Like, when I sat back and really watched that shit, like, it was insane. You got women that's grown ass women out here doing that. Good to see you too, sister. Good to see you too. Much love, much love. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, like, a lot of his songs is like the soundtrack to a lot of our lives and stuff. We got songs like I Wish, I Believe I Can Fly, you know what I'm saying? Or all these songs that he had. I mean, if we think about it, we'll have to cancel everybody. And we're not going to do it when it comes to the music. So I've been seeing a lot of people on YouTube and different stuff, and they like, so are we finally done with him? What do you mean am I finally done with him? Am I done with Sam Cooke? Not Sam Cooke. Oh, my goodness. What's his name? Teddy Pendergrass. My bad. Are we done with Teddy Pendergrass? Are we done with the Temptations? Anybody from that era? Ray Charles? Okay? They didn't have TMZ back then to tell you all the fuck shit they was doing. Chuck Berry, he got caught here in Indiana with a fucking 14-year-old white girl. You know what I'm saying? So this shit been going on for a long time. So when we start that's when the whole Me Too stuff, when all that shit started coming about, I couldn't really rock with that shit like that. I can rock with it on a certain level, but on some levels I couldn't rock with because they was going back to like the 90s. I mean, come on, y'all. We watching Dr. Dre videos. They doing volleyball. He pulled a girl thing down. Come on. You know what I mean? Exactly. Everybody, we was all like, it's like, we didn't even think nothing about it. Nothing about it was even wrong to us. Some of the stuff that we seen. You know what I mean? So it was just like, so when R. Kelly came with Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? I was a big Aaliyah fan from like day one. You know what I'm saying? She was so mysterious. She had the hair over her. I remember everybody used to be like, she cockeyed. People was hating on Aaliyah back in the day. You remember that shit?
I don't remember nobody saying
I remember people saying they used to be like, she cockeyed. And she, that's why she put that hair over her face. Like, she was just a mysterious young lady. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I mean, we can't deny the man was movie Belly with the young girl in the exactly. The movie Belly, perfect example. Nah, we didn't have sex yet because he said I wasn't old enough. But I did suck his dick though. You know what I'm saying? She was like 16. What the fuck is people talking about? Like, we don't know what the fuck era that we came from. We came from a rugged, lightweight weird, all the way weird ass era. But now that we growing up, we have kids, we see this shit. This shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yes. You know what I'm saying? People used to be saying that. So when we seen Aaliyah back in the day, we seen her come on there. Remember, we used to see them together all the time. I mean, yeah, it was called, you know, age ain't nothing but a number. But never, ever did we, like, really think that that was going on. Did we? No, we didn't. We didn't think that R. Kelly and Aaliyah was doing nothing together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was kept telling us she's just mature. She just mature. Like, she swagged out. I'm like, yeah, she is. But something, okay. And then the video came out years later with him and the girl. I live in Indiana. They was selling the videos everywhere. The bootleg people. You know what I'm saying? It was everywhere. And we just watching it like it wasn't nothing.
Child pornography.
And I wasn't even supposed to be watching it. My mama friend from New York, Shout out to New York, shout out to LA, everybody out there. Shout out to all my people out there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got the tape. How old was y'all? What's up, Brits Bold Belief? What's up? What's up? In the house. His house talking about R. Kelly tonight. I want us to get down to this, you know what I'm saying? She may be young, but she ready. Ready to learn. But listen, y'all. Now I ain't on no bullshit. All them songs was kind of like nurturing young women to be okay. You may be young, but you're ready.
That
ready
part.
for what?
Ready for love.
You know what I'm saying? If you 80s babies, we grew up on these songs.
You're not a little girl, you a woman.
You're not a little girl, you a woman. Keith Sweat.
Come on, man. He
Did
doing
y'all see
bullshit.
Keith Sweat on that damn verses? Keith Sweat was making me mad on that verses with the way his. I didn't know Keith Sweat demeanor was like that. It was like, bro, come on, Keith Sweat. But yes, the shit is funny, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All them songs we used to hear. Backstage, underage, yo, you know what I'm saying? They got whole documentaries. Ain't nobody going back 4 or 5 years on these people. Don't make it right. But I'm just saying, are we gonna stop listening to their music because of their behavior? Like my daughter said, she said that the art is the artist. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that the art is the artist? I want to know. That's a true question. But yes, all them songs. Michael Jackson too. Tenderoni. I mean, PYT. Who you think he talking about? Who do y'all think he was talking about? He wasn't talking about my ass.
He was talking about some little boy's ass.
He was talking about some little boy's ass they like to graze at. Allegedly. Oh my God. All them fucking movies we used to watch, y'all, with all this craziness. All those videos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the Dr. Dre video where the girl was the bougie girl in the video and then they poured all the beer on her hair and stuff? You know what I'm saying? That was acceptable behavior in the 90s. That was acceptable behavior in the 90s. No art is not a reflection of the artist. You're right, because I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But I was just taking other opinions, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because some people feel that way. But if that's the case, then then we won't have anything. If we are judging, like, as far as like what we gonna listen to, what we gonna watch and view on the people that's putting out the content, we won't have no content. It's just who got caught or who ain't got caught yet. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's subjugated to getting their ass caught and dealt with. It just ain't happened yet. I don't like how they go all the way back to the 90s and how we used to be and all this stuff and try to bring those things up right now. Just like with Kevin Hart and that whole thing with the Oscar thing, and it was like he couldn't host the Oscars because he said something about, you know what I'm saying, the LGBTQ community. It's like, man, I said that a long time ago. Like Dave Chappelle said, you think he gonna go out to Target, buy a fucking dollhouse and smash it over his child's head? Man, I watched it, you know what? I had to watch that R. Kelly documentary again. I had to watch it again because it was some stuff I used to fast forward, but I really sat back and watched it, man. It was just crazy the way he would be at McDonald's. But I remember working at a place and this girl, she used to live in Chicago and went to that school around there. Talking about he always be at McDonald's. This was way back in like this is way back in like early 2000s. She was like, yeah, he always be at the McDonald's and stuff. I was like, the McDonald's? And she was like, yeah. And then he, you know what I'm saying, when he be backstage and stuff, he don't get the pretty girl. He always get the girl with pimples or something weird. He always goes straight up to them. I was like, what? That was the first time I heard that he was like a weirdo for sure. I mean, because I was young, I didn't know that the media is so crazy. They made us think that him and Aaliyah, what they did was okay. The MTV News reported, live MTV News, singer Aaliyah has married R. Kelly. She was so damn young, and we just sitting up there like, what? Aaliyah married R. Kelly? Girl, with your little grown self. No. She was a damn baby. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even think about it like that. We didn't even think about it like that. That's what's crazy. Cause our mind, you know what I'm saying? We was watching all kind of shit. I got the hookup, all kind of shit that we ain't had no business watching, and it wasn't no Me Too movement. It was a Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't no Me Too movement. It was a Me Too. Right. It is these people's choice. Cause we know what fucked me up about that R. Kelly documentary was when everybody was like, but you know what? One day I just was so damn hungry and I just left. You just left. What you trying to tell me? The door wasn't locked? Nah, the door wasn't never locked. The door wasn't locked. And you sat there and starved for 3. I understand Stockholm Syndrome, people. I understand it. But damn. Like, I was hungry this morning. I'd be damn if I'm going to be sitting there waiting for somebody to... I'd be ready to beat up DoorDash ass if they take too long, let alone waiting 3 days. You better bring your ass on with my McMuffin, bitch. Now. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand that. So I can understand when people be like, you know, I don't be believing them chicks, and I believe them. It's just that you don't understand it because you could never see yourself doing nothing like that. Asking for food, shitting in a bucket. Them people went in there, they said these girls was shitting in a bucket in their damn rooms. Okay? Pissing shit. And then when he feel like they want to take the piss out of there, you know what I'm saying? What the hell? Then he let them come take the piss out of there and you go back in the room till it's time for me to deal with you. That one young lady, Dominique, shaved all her hair, got her hair like mine, but want her to be a stud and stuff because she was masculine. But like I said, when it comes to sexual predators and stuff like that, it ain't no end to the shit. Now they want boy pussy. Now they want boy pussy. Now, and then the creepiest thing about this whole thing was that when the lawyer was talking on the behalf of the young ladies that, you know, filed all the charges, he gave all of them herpes. All of them. And they knew they was getting herpes. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? They can't even really live a real life. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Always got to disclose some information to somebody that they really care about because of this. You better watch people too. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's a bunch of motherfuckers out there that be having shit that don't tell people. Look up and get the wrong one. Hey, watch yourselves. Okay? Watch yourselves. All them little ones you be thinking is all cute and stuff and fine. Somebody else thought they was cute and fine too and decided to do some biological warfare on their ass, on their pussy. Okay? Straight up. Because I felt like that was something he wanted to do too. I'm going to give them all herpes. So if they leave me, ain't nobody going to want them. Like, he was all the way messed up, man. Have y'all heard about the girl, Azriel? I wonder how she doing. Because she damn near had to wait till all the money was gone till she decided to leave. You remember we was watching them videos? She was fighting Joycelyn and stuff in the hotel and stuff. Y'all remember that? I was like, girl, she finally did leave, thank the Lord. But what's up with that other girl? I don't even know where she at. What the hell is she doing? Anybody heard from her? I ain't seen no videos or nothing. All I know is I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get rid of my whole catalog of my childhood and my memories because everybody want to be on this Me Too shit. Fuck that. If they gonna go to jail for what they did, they need to go to jail. They asses need to be in jail. But I'm not about to sit up here and just fucking forget my whole damn childhood. Then I might as well not watch nothing. All the movies, Nickelodeon, all that shit. The Olympics, all that shit. We might as well not watch nothing. Because it's perverts everywhere we turn. It's perverts everywhere we turn. Everywhere. It's crazy to me. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it, because I think it's a hot mess. In other news, Like I said, I heard Rick Ross is having a little problem with his baby mama. Not wanting to give her no money and making millions and millions of dollars. What y'all think about that? What do y'all ladies think about child support? What do y'all think? Have y'all baby daddies out there got y'all convinced not to go to the white man so your kids can't have no money and he only give y'all money when he fucking feel like it? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Because everybody ain't married out there. And it's a lot of people out there that's waiting for him to give them some money right now. Somebody let me know. Is it worth it? I don't think it is. I got on Golden Beauty's ass today because I don't be wanting to hear that shit. You waited till this man, Marshall, Young Pharaoh, you done waited till he got all this damn money, and then you want to put him on child support? What's up with us not caring about our kids enough? Y'all think that because if you got somebody that's out there making money or whatever the situation is, he has a job, why do you have to go through the courts? If y'all not together, y'all need to learn how to, you can go get a notarization. Write up something saying that he will take care of this child and pay such and such amount for such and such a years. Unless he decides to go to college. Go down there to the bank, get him to notarize it. If he breached the contract, then you go to court. I don't understand the stupidness of the way that people be like, you be hearing girls talk all the time. Y'all probably hear that y'all job. Girl, yeah. And don't you know he ain't even want to give me no money for such and such. You be like, girl, shut up. Shut your ass up. Don't nobody want to hear that. Why ain't you put him on child support, weirdo? Then the men, why they gotta put me on child support? Because you ain't giving us the money when you ask for it. If you're supposed to have money every month, you need to find a way, just like all the rest of your bills. If you can pay for DraftKings, you can pay for these damn kids. The hell? That was a side note. But back to the lesson at hand. Y'all, it's so many of these predators out here. And I wanted to say it for the men. Men go out and date too. You know what I'm saying? They find themselves in situations where they dating people. That don't mean you have your kids around them. You don't know what these other women is doing. You know what I'm saying? You could be there just chilling with her. You don't know how messed up her daughter is. Well, our daughters is both the same age. She been watching all kind of shit. She ain't watching Coco Melon. She ain't watching Coco Melon. She watching some Coco ass. And her mama don't know. So while she in there entertaining you, your daughter is back there. You thinking she got a play date, and she don't. We have to watch our children. You go over there, y'all be thinking because the kids the same age, that don't mean nothing. You don't know what these kids is exposed to. If you want to be an adult and have your little escapades, go ahead and do it. But don't be involving your kids every time you think somebody is special. Because there's so many people out there that think everybody is special. Y'all got sisters and brothers and aunties and all kind of crazy people out here. Every nigga they meet is special. Every woman they meet is special. Nah, she different though. She a nurse. She a nurse. She a nurse, dog. Yeah, she a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like she do the blood and shit. You know what I mean? She a good one. You know what I'm saying? She got a little son. Her little son back there watching some Roblox ass. Doing weird shit. Because you took your eye off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Quit introducing everybody to y'all damn kids. That's one way how we can keep them out of a predator's hand. I just watched this thing with Rick James. And he was saying, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Rick James. When he was younger, his mama came in on him and the babysitter. Because there's so many men that have been abused by older women. They don't tell us. Because it's nothing that they would want to tell us because they felt like they young men and they should have been able to handle it. But a lot of these freak old ass bitches out here been fucking with our men. Since they was like, you know what I'm saying, 5 years old and stuff. Weird shit. Weird shit. Going in there, showing them they titties. You know what I'm saying? Making them do all kind of weird acts to them and stuff. So young. And then you wonder why they just sexual deviants. They don't know. They just know whatever the woman done taught them. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. That's all they know. So, of course, nigga, if I'm 5 years old and I'm in front of my homies, they up here watching and shit. I done had this shit happen to me. It changed their perspective. And women, you need to start having more in-depth conversations with your men to understand who you're dealing with sometimes. Because sometimes you can be dealing with somebody that don't even see that as a problem, but it becomes a problem in your relationship. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's so many more women that have done stuff to young boys. You know what I mean? With no disregard, touching them, doing all kind of weird stuff to them when they young. Of course, how they supposed to feel? They, as men, you supposed to be like, I like you. I didn't tell her to stop. I ain't tell her to stop. But somewhere in their child mind, they knew that you wasn't supposed to be doing that to them. You ain't supposed to be touching me. You too damn grown to be, you know what I'm saying? But Rick James' mama, she said she came in there and beat the woman half to death. Go watch it. It's on Hulu. The Rick James documentary. Beat her ass. And you wonder why I hear her. He's like, super freak, super freak. She's super freaky, yow. You wonder why he's saying that. Very freaky girl. The type you don't take home to mama. Exactly. Watch your damn kids. Every babysitter is not a good babysitter. You don't know what kind of brain weird shit be going on with these women too. Because they be fucked up too. It ain't just the men. It ain't just the men. And I guarantee you in these next couple of years, you're going to start seeing maybe a little bit more of that. But you know what? Men don't come out like that because they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they was going to do it anyway. So why not? But these bitches be too fucking old. You know what I'm saying? To be doing this stuff to them. They used to seeing young girls. They ain't used to seeing no big ass titties in their face. You know what I'm saying? Big ass pussy in their face. They ain't used to seeing that. And they just put it on them young boys. And they get older. And then they think of women in a different kind of way. They see you in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They can't help it. They can't help it. You know, it'd be sad. And the same thing with the women. You know what I'm saying? We already know how that go. But it ain't too many men that be out here talking about that. It's so many men that in my past that have told me all these things these women have done. You know what I'm saying? As far as like these older women doing shit to them. Babysitters and shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff that our parents trust. Church people. Oh, I'm going to let sister such and such. You know what I'm saying? And then sister such and such, her daughters or somebody straight freaks. You know what I'm saying? Always picking you out of the group. Weirdo. Y'all don't even be knowing. They be keeping this shit to themselves. Same shit happened to R. Kelly too. From what his brother said, it was his sister. And that's even worse. That's why parents, you got to have them conversations every now and then. Make it like a normal thing. Anybody touch you? Did your brother touch you? Did your sister touch you? Did your daddy touch you? And be okay with talking about it in a way, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to have them conversations with your kids. Me and my kids, even though they don't go nowhere like that because they don't want to. These kids is different now. We got a secret code. If they go somewhere and they want to come home, they'll call me and say, Mom, are you still making the brownies? And I'm on my goddamn way. We got to be like that because you just don't never know what people. You want to be able to trust your children to go out in places when they start getting older. They might not know how to have them conversations in front of their friends where they might be doing drugs or playing with, doing something weird. And they want to call you because they ready to come home and go to sleep in their own bed. Hey, Pops, you still making them pork chops, something, anything. Have a code with your kids so they can bring their ass home. So you can go and get them. When my kids drop that code, it's a wrap. Thank God I ain't have to use it. But they know. You know what I'm saying? You got to have them conversations because you don't know people out here. They be on some weird shit. Oh, that's his coach. His coach just want to take him everywhere. That's his coach. The coach. Then you find out the coach was on some bullshit. The coach want to see him undressed or something weird. And he don't want to tell you because he want to start in the game. Pee Wee football. Ladies, stop it. Pay attention. If you got family members out there, tell them pay attention. Just pay attention. That don't mean be paranoid. It mean pay attention. Fellas too. He's a handsome little something. He's so handsome. Watch your ass. Because it's some weirdos out here, y'all. For real. Y'all already know. It ain't just the men, it's the women too. It's a lot of freak ass women out here too that like to do this shit. And nobody want to talk about that. Nobody want to talk about that. And you wonder why we be having the problems that we be having with our men. He act like when I don't even do one thing, he just gets so mad. That's what he associate love with. He don't know. You know, they be talking about love language and stuff. What's people love language? Look at R. Kelly's love language. Where did it end? It never ended. It never ended. All the affection, all the love, all of that stuff it never amounted to anything. It just go higher and higher and higher. I think it probably go as far as animals. You know what I'm saying? How far can you go? The shit is crazy. You got to think about that stuff when you get in relationships with people. I'm not saying like when you first start dating somebody, be like, hey, have anything ever happened to you? No. But gradually, when you start to earn that trust from somebody, those are conversations that people need to have so they can know who they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And fuck it if don't nobody want to accept you for whatever your testimony is. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to start being honest with people if you want honest results. That's just the way it is. You know? A lot of people be going through these things and don't never say nothing. A lot of our men be suffering in silence. I don't care what people say. You know what I'm saying? I've seen too much of it. They be suffering in silence and then you wondering why he doing all this weird stuff. Or what if they mama was a hoe or something and they ain't never told you? You know what I'm saying? And he see her having man after man after man come in. This your uncle. This your Uncle Tony. This your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a young man, I'm not going to respect women. Look at James Brown. Look at all these other people. They're not going to respect women. So I definitely don't see you as shit. You can leave me just like my mama did. You'll leave me for anything. And that's how they be seeing it. It take a real person to sit there and really like, you know what I'm saying, know who they are. And I did, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I had these issues. I'm not going to put that on somebody because those are my own issues I got to deal with. That takes a long while. It don't happen for a lot of people in their 20s. It don't happen in their teens. And some people don't happen in their 30s and 40s. It take a long time for these people to develop like those skills to not want to put those things on other people. It takes a long time for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Those things don't happen overnight. For women too. She always want constant gratification all the time. Well, do I? Well, and just all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or want you to be her dad. I'm not your daddy. I'm your man. I'm not your daddy. He ain't gonna never replace your daddy. That's why I don't like all that zaddy and all that weird shit. I don't like all of that. I have a dad. That's my dad. You my man. And that's it. You know, but I can understand that. They don't want you to leave them. And they will stay with you all the way to the end. Like with a lot of shit that we seeing right now. Ride till the wheels fall off. I saw a documentary with 6ix9ine crazy ass. His baby mama on there talking about, they showed a video of him and another girl in a strip club. The girl threw a bottle and got busted in the chest talking about, I just feel like I wasn't the girl that he wanted there and that I didn't live up to what he thought a woman should be. So you thought you was supposed to be the dumbass bitch in the strip club getting bottles thrown at you for this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just our confidence be beat down by all these things that we see. That's why I tell a lot of women sometimes, step away from the shit sometimes. Step away from social media. Take your shit off of social media for a while. I ain't been on Facebook, I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to take a breather from this shit. Because you get to seeing people, when you ain't doing shit that you want to do, and you get to seeing other people and stuff, it make you doubt yourself. But don't. It's like, just take a break from the shit and work on you. Because if not, you're going to put all those burdens on somebody else that you dealing with. Like I said, every time you watch fucking Love and Hip Hop and shit, y'all have an argument every motherfucking Monday. Why are y'all having an argument every Monday? Because Love and Hip Hop come on because you mad at somebody else, man. And some of these men is soft too because you mad at somebody else's wife. Or your team lost. Or something stupid that ain't got nothing to do with your partner. And we wonder why we be having the problems that we having. Sometimes when we be out here dating, to ask them important questions. The questions I used to ask was, so what are some of your pet peeves? I remember somebody was like, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no, you know what I'm saying, fast woman. You know what I'm saying? Always got to be seen woman, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no woman like that. And I was like, jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to check down your list. You know what I'm saying? So have you ever put your hands on anybody? They answer the questions like R. Kelly. So when you say put your hands on, no. Have you ever put your hands on a woman? If a nigga tell you some shit like this, my mama said whoever hit me, I hit him back. Check, you're out of here. Red flag. And some women be like, yeah, that's right. Because that's what I told my son. Somebody put their hands on you, you hit them back. How will that go for Chris Brown? Because if that was my damn son and she was beat me in my face and I didn't fucking do nothing, I would have took them. When she threw his damn keys, I would have called the police. Because if you crazy right now, you're going to be crazy in front of the police. And I ain't going to. As a matter of fact, I would have ran. You run from crazy people like that. Run. Because they going to be crazy in front of the police too. They ain't going to all of a sudden calm down and become these calm person. You call the police on them. Lock yourself in the bathroom or something when people be doing that weird shit. When I'm talking about women now. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? Exactly. When you have a crazy ass woman, your best thing to do is to lock yourself in the bathroom and call the police till she calm down. Because one thing, I got 2 boys. And I be damn if you going to be somewhere trying to tell the police how you ain't do nothing to her and she up here hysterical, crying and acting a fool. What I want you to do is have her hysterical, crying, acting a fool and call the police on her ass. Have them come get her ass. Fuck that nigga! Da, da, da. Yep, she gonna do that in front of the police. See, I told you I ain't do nothing. And if you ain't do nothing, you ain't do nothing. Everybody don't be doing stuff. It be a lot of crazy women out here too. Hit me. Hit me. I would never. You think I'm gonna tell somebody to hit me? That's how crazy it get though. You get so involved in your emotions, you want somebody to hit you in your damn face. What's wrong with you? Stay away from women like that. Hit me. Hit me. Like, what you gonna do if I hit you? If I punch you in your mouth right now? What you gonna do? Sit there and cry. Right? So why would you even ask me as a man to hit you? That's that weird shit. And if she ain't under no influence or nothing like that and she's saying that shit, run. But from what guys tell me, they must have the best punani. Because they like to get into it with them. They like it when she say, hit me. All that hit me gonna cause your ass to be in jail. Cause you to have a strained relationship and too much drama. You gotta start learning how to let people go. If they so fine, let them go. They gonna still be fine. Let them get their shit together. Because they going to have you in a whole messed up heap of trouble. Especially if you young. But bitch tell you to hit her, run. Hit me. Hit me. I don't care. Like, if we have no argument or something. And then, why you telling me to hit you for? Why is that where it's going? Hit you? What you mean hit you? I ain't hitting your ass. And I'm about to get up out of here. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Y'all gotta stop that weird shit. Let him go. Let him go. No, nigga. You ain't going nowhere. What? So he can stay there and argue with you till the police get called? The kids right here, they crying. You don't care about them either. You don't care about them either, huh? Mommy, stop. Mommy, daddy. Y'all don't be caring. It's irritated, man. That shit crazy to me. I don't understand how people can go on and on with that shit. Man, you better leave. Your daddy left. Yes, I did. I'd rather you leave than put your hands on a woman. I'd rather you leave than to put your hands on a woman. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the inner strength too. Like, man, you fucked up. You fucked up and you want me to hit you. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm up out of here. And handle your business. Because a lot of these guys, don't y'all know, they be saying, well, when you go to the courts be mad. Some of these judges don't be mad. They be happy to see fathers in there trying to get what's right for their kids. Or just having it in play about what they want to pay. You ain't got to deal with that. And women, y'all ain't got to deal with it either. Yeah, he up here, he talking to another bitch and he taking care of these other bitches' kids. She probably got him on something. What is you waiting on? That's like with Golden Beauty. You knew all the pressure points on young Pharaoh, but you ain't know his social security number. Shut your dumb ass up. I know his pressure points from here to here to here, but I do not know any other information about Marshall. Because I spend too much of my time worrying about Marshall. Shut up. Now Bucky the Beaver out here about to make a whole check off of Tasha K. So I heard she charging people for the video. Girl. I can just imagine how that damn shit go. I don't need to see that. Somebody will bootleg it like they do everybody else. Y'all catch it after that. But anyway, y'all. I just wanted to get on here for a minute because, it's just been so much, man. It's been so much. It's so many people out here going through this weird shit, ain't got to go through it. And with this R. Kelly shit, are we going to cancel him? I ain't canceling no music that I done grew up on. You remind me of my Jeep. I wasn't thinking about no young girls and stuff. I wasn't even thinking about sex or nothing. I'm just thinking of you remind me of my Jeep. I like the beat. Step in the name of love. You know what I'm saying? If I was at home, I'm cleaning up. It's good with the broom. Now I know. That's all. Other than that, we had to cancel everything. If we gonna cancel R. Kelly, as far as his music, not his personal self, because he's already canceled. He's going to jail for the rest of his life. I'm talking about the music. Are we gonna cancel the music? Because if that's the case, we gotta cancel everything. Teddy Pendergraft ran into a whole tree with a whole transvestite. And we love Teddy P. Turn off the lights. Light a candle. Our mama and them ain't gonna stop playing that shit. So why should we have to stop playing our shit? You know what I'm saying? Why should we have to start playing our shit? I'm a flirting all them songs that we liked. Just because you fucked up. I'm not gonna stop watching the Cosby Show. Am I supposed to stop watching the Cosby Show because the real Cosby man was messed up? I don't know you. I don't know your Quaaludes having ass. I know Phil Huxtable. That's who I liked. I liked Phil Huxtable. And from what I seen on the Cosby Show, he didn't roofie nobody's drinks. It was some good lessons learned on the Cosby Show. All them people, we don't know what the fuck they was doing back then. All them groups, they all got a story to tell. Every time we watch their story, we see more and more kind of fucked up shit they was doing. So, I just wanted to know and get everybody's opinion on that, because it's so many people that do stuff. It's like we wouldn't be able to watch nothing. We wouldn't be able to have nothing. What if the man that invented the iPhone was a fucking, necrophiliac? Something. Like the fuck dead people or something weird. Are we going to cancel him? We still got clear pictures and stuff. Are we going to cancel him? No, we're not. Steve Jobs, are we going to cancel him? Disney? Y'all remember them Illuminati days, all that Disney stuff that was going on. And we still watching Luca to this day. So that was my whole thing about that, guys. I'm about to get on up out of here. I might come in tomorrow or something. Me and David might do something for y'all. But other than that, y'all have a good Friday and peace out, people. Have a good weekend.